On the air, spitting truth in the booth, we ain't going nowhere. New Orleans City got us hard in the beat, but corruption creeping in, gotta take back the street. But corruption creeping in, gotta take back the street. From the French Quarter vibes to the Ninth Ward grind, he's the voice of the people, yo, he's one of a kind. Talking about the struggle, the hustle, the pain, but with each word he drops, he's bringing power to the game. Gerod on the radio, calling out the lies, bringing light to the dark, keeping hope in our eyes. He's the voice of the people, making changes unfold. In the city of NOLA, we're reclaiming our soul. Try to silence the truth, but he's loud and clear. From the bayou to the block, everyone can hear. Got the people united, it's a movement, no doubt. With his mic in hand, he's breaking all the clout. City eat the official scheming, yeah, they playing it slick. But Gerod's on the line and he's ready to kick. For the schools and the streets, he's fighting the fight. With a heart full of passion, he's igniting the night. Gerod on the radio, calling out the lies, bringing light to the dark, keeping hope in our eyes. He's the voice of the people, making changes unfold. In the city of NOLA, we're reclaiming our soul. From the jazz in the streets to the gumbo pot, he's the pulse of the city, giving all he's got. Together we rise, united we stand. With Gerod on the radio, we're taking back our land. So tune in, y'all, let the truth resonate. With Gerod on the mic, we're rewriting our fate. In New Orleans, the power is ours to embrace. Keep it real, keep it loud, let's uplift this place. In the streets to the gumbo pot, he's the pulse of the city, giving all he's got. Together we rise, united we stand. With Gerod on the radio, we're taking back our land. So tune in, y'all, let the truth resonate. With Gerod on the mic, we're rewriting our fate. In New Orleans, the power is ours to embrace. Keep it real, keep it loud, let's uplift this place. Gerod on the radio, calling out the lies, bringing light to the dark, keeping hope in our eyes. He's the voice of the people, making changes unfold. In the city of NOLA, we're reclaiming our soul. Yeah, tuning out, let the truth resonate. With Gerod on the mic, we're rewriting our fate. In New Orleans, the power is ours to embrace. Keep it real, keep it loud, let's uplift this place. Gerod on the radio, calling out the lies, bringing light to the dark, keeping hope in our eyes. He's the voice of the people, making changes unfold. In the city of NOLA, we're reclaiming our soul. Yeah, let the truth resonate. With Gerod on the mic, we're rewriting our fate. In New Orleans, the power is ours to embrace. Keep it real, keep it loud, let's uplift this place.
Yeah, that's for you. I know.
Yours right there.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to look like you're on the radio?
Just look like I'm not on the radio. That's how I prefer to look.
She look like Minnie Mouse.
That's your desk job.
All right, Toofuses. You better be cool. That's his new nickname, Toofuses. Toofuses, I tell you off air.
Now you can say it.
Him had a bad day.
Went to have my root canal done. Doctor's in the middle of it. And she goes, oh. And she stops. I'm like, oh. I'm like, You know, I had the thing in my mouth.
He had the
Said-
thing in his mouth.
Stop.
Said, I can't.
Too quick.
I can't continue because your tooth has 2 cracks across the top of it.
Can't hear you.
You can't hear me.
I can hear you now.
She had to stop. 2 cracks across the top of it. Going through the tooth. Couldn't proceed. She said, this needs to come out. So I'm back at square one. Where back in the summer, My cousin wanted to yank it. I call him Dr. Yankum because
Oh,
he loves to pull a tooth.
He want to pull every tooth.
He want to pull everything. Shut up, nasty.
Really?
I didn't say a
So
word.
I called him. I called him back after that happened today. He said, "See, I told you should have let me take it back then in the summer."
Wow. Oh, I'm sorry.
Because they're like, "Oh, that good tooth. That's a good tooth that could be saved." Blah blah blah. But no. So Thursday I'm going to get it yanked.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that has to happen.
Well, I should have done before, but hey, at least it saved me $500 something.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good thing.
I told him, "Give me my money back."
Mhm.
No, I couldn't talk right because my mouth was all nonsense. Give me my money back.
Well, I'm sorry that had to happen.
Poor fella.
Mm-hmm.
No, nobody likes that anyway. I mean, going to the dentist.
No.
I don't care what they say. New technology, new ways of doing stuff. Nobody likes that. So how was your weekend?
I had a phenomenal weekend, G.
What did you do?
First of all, I didn't get into trouble.
Okay, that's all I needed to know.
So first I had to tell you that. I didn't get into trouble.
Okay.
I went to the St. Aug and Etna Car game.
You went to the game?
Of course.
They said they had over 30,000 people in the Superdome,
Mm-hmm.
which was great for those schools.
I said the entire city of New Orleans had to have been inside the Superdome.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering if the streets was empty because everybody was in there.
I don't know, but Suzette and I had that conversation on Friday about the number of people that were going, the number of grown men that were proud of their alma mater,
Yeah.
and which was no big deal. But when it started coming down to calling kids out of their names,
What?
and talking about the etiquette of it all, that's when we went too far.
Oh, that is so
But wait,
sad.
tell about how the other school started that.
I didn't say any school. I said those schools. Those
Okay.
meaning
Okay.
both of them.
That's so
Get it
sad.
right.
I
We
got it right.
retaliated.
You got it wrong.
We retaliated.
No, sir. No, sir. Y'all ain't retaliate. Y'all started it.
No,
Yes, sir.
that
Go back and take a look. Just go back and take a look.
Called
Just
us
go back.
thugs and all that because we were on this field to celebrate.
They were calling the Edna Car kids thugs.
Oh.
So get it right yourself.
Still,
Because he purple.
it's black people.
Yeah,
that they were calling thugs, and that's not right.
that's so sad. I didn't know
Because
all
we
that was
celebrate.
taking place.
He-
Oh, they can run on the field and cheer and do everything. Oh, they're just fine. But the minute we do it, with thugs and hoodlums and stuff. Nah.
Well,
Oh, that's sad. That's sad to say. I thought that even though the game was a blowout game,
yeah, it was.
everybody did a good job of, like, at least inside the section and the area where I was, people were only critical of the referees.
I heard
seemed
those
like
referees were something.
the referees were something else, but I've heard that their calls were good. But they just caught everything. It was difficult.
I was upset. I couldn't meet it. I had a gig.
Okay, well, that's good.
I'm sorry, but money comes first.
Yeah, that's good. Go ahead, get your money. But so I went to the game. My baby, he's a St. Aug alum, and
Really?
Brandon, he's
Okay.
a St. Aug alum. So shout out to him and his class of 2022. So we had that, and then I got home, and I had a box at my door. And so I went and I looked in the box, and I had a really good surprise.
Mhm.
I got a bunch of hard copies of my book. Gee. Boom.
I know I had seen
Turn
you
so the
on,
camera can see it.
Boom.
Come over a little bit more.
Come over a little bit more. Boom.
No, wrong way. Wrong way.
Just do it in front of you.
Boom.
Come this way.
Just go stand right in front of the camera and
Yeah,
put it right in
I know.
front of it.
Just
Boom.
get right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's called Settler Colonialism is the Disaster, a critique of New Orleans after Hurricane Katrina and during the COVID-19 pandemic. And it is available on pre-order on Amazon.com. So I received a box of these. Like, it was only a few, but I had to get you one, G. So
So when
Hold
you
it
gonna
up
do
one
your
more
own?
time. I'm gonna zoom in on it. Hold it up one more
hold it
time.
up one more time. There we go.
Oh Lord, he didn't
Wait, hold
learn
up.
how to work the cameras.
There you go.
Just in time.
Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Got it. Thanks for the shot.
Oh, that is a good shot.
So when you're first in bookstore,
Oh, see, okay, so I'm still lining everything up because what I'm gonna wind up doing is doing a book release party over at Xavier first. The book comes out, peep the date, G, January 6th.
wow,
Oh,
wow.
Now, I didn't do that.
how convenient.
Wow.
I didn't do that, but maybe it's fortuitous because it talks about settlers and colonialism
Mhm.
that it would come out on the 6th. Okay.
And you got to call Miss Vera over at Community.
At Community Bookstore. So I'm trying to set everything up. I know that I'm gonna have a book release. I love the idea of Community Bookstore and going out there.
Mhm.
So I also have to do a talk for Asala. That's my professional organization, and they're looking to have other people come out. So as dates become available, I'll tell people and announce it on the radio. But for now, what they can do is pick up their advanced copy on Amazon.com, and then they could already have it. And when it's time for the book release, then I can autograph it. I can sign it there, So boom. So let's make the book number 1. Y'all go on Amazon.com. It's called Settler Colonialism is the Disaster, a critique of New Orleans after Hurricane Katrina and during the COVID-19 pandemic.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you, G. I appreciate it. So I had to give you your signed copy. So boom.
Oh, like she wrote a whole thesis. Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Uh-huh. I gave you a little something in there. You know what I mean? So
I'm gonna just give him a flash.
boop.
Boop,
Somebody
that's all.
gonna take the screenshot.
Somebody gonna take a screenshot of it and then try to decipher what it says. But
Yeah.
no, I'm a treasure this. I'm gonna read it, number 1,
Mm-hmm.
and then at some point in time we got to have a discussion about
author
what the
talk.
book is. Yeah.
Oh,
And-
for sure.
And then I'm gonna let you bring the personnel that you want to be a part of the conversation to the table.
Oh, that'd be wonderful.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As long as it ain't one of your professors.
What? They're a little rigorous?
Yeah. Your professors is not rigorous. Controversial.
Rigorously controversial. Okay. Come on now.
yeah, controversial. Oh Lord.
Mm-hmm.
No, but that's good. Thank you so much. But
You're welcome, G. Thank you.
So how you feel? I saw you on social media when you did the
Yeah.
I saw it. I started to call you that evening, but something came up and I had to go.
Yeah, so I announced that the book was out, that I had copies.
Mhm.
That was on Saturday. And then on Sunday, people saw it online on Facebook and Instagram.
So you're gonna have those that disagree with you.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I invite people who disagree with me. And I would invite them to be able to explain it a different way. But the book is about post-Katrina recovery and what it means for us to be 20 years past Hurricane Katrina.
Mhm.
And my argument is that we're impacted by modern day colonialism, and that colonialism is the true disaster. And it's the disaster that keeps precipitating disaster. And I give a real deep dive into New Orleans and our recovery process and what it was like for us to be a hotspot during COVID-19. And then toward the end of the book, I speak about other places that are impacted by colonialism but have not endured a hurricane,
Mhm.
and about the similarities. And I think that helps to ground more of what it is that I'm talking about, even if it's not about the city of New Orleans, but just explaining more about how modern day colonialism operates. And I use New Orleans as an example.
So and when you start talking about this as far as colonialism, let me ask who's in it, because I bet I know. Let me see who's gonna be in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody from the West Bank.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody that is CEO or was the CEO or still is the CEO of Common Ground.
Mm-hmm. Yes. He's in there. He's in there.
I know he's in there.
Yes. Malik Rahim. Yes, he is.
And let me see who else is going to be in there. There's probably some people that I know.
Yep, he got a shout out.
He did get a shout out.
Warren Riley.
Warren gonna be in it,
I had to cite his book. He got a shout out.
Because you all are on the panel together too.
Yes, at the Hurricane Katrina conference
right.
that he came to and presented his work. So I had asked him. He was an invited author.
And did you get a chance to did he give you a copy of his book?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do. And I believe he signed it. Remember, on the 19th anniversary of Katrina, I think he might have signed my
20th. It was
book.
20th.
No, the 19th. because the 20th, on the 19th, remember him and Woodfork, they were on here with us. So I think he signed the book then.
Okay. All right.
So I got a signed copy of that. So, you know, he was an invited author. So he's I shouted him out and cited him. We call it citational love. So he got some citational love.
And who did your forward?
I don't have a forward. I just have an introduction, acknowledgments, you know, and I go into it.
It's dedicated to your family.
Of course.
How long you had to take to write it?
So, you know, I've been doing the research on Hurricane Katrina since 2008. I was an undergraduate doing oral history interviews in the lower Ninth Ward. And that's what started the book, is that not too long after Katrina, I was contacted by a professor who had money with the National Endowment for Humanities. They had a grant. And they asked us to go out and capture stories, and we were going to do homelessness, but it was after Hurricane Katrina, and the people who gave the grant, bestowed the grant, didn't think that we would be able to do that because of safety reasons.
Okay, I gotta ask. Chapter 5.
Okay.
Bad, Bourgeois, and Beyonce.
Yes.
What?
Yes. Okay, so it's inside of that chapter.
And then you got Formation.
Yes,
oh, Lord.
That's why I use it, because as I was finishing this for my dissertation, when it was just a dissertation, she had just finished doing the video Formation, and people were asking me how I felt about the video. So I wrote a chapter on it. So there's a chapter on Beyonce, Formation, and how she uses New Orleans
and
in the song. Yes.
Dirty, Wash, Rinse, and Repeat.
Yes, that's a poem by one of my good friends.
I was going to ask, is this a poem? Or
yeah, by Catalyst Alcindor.
And that you put it in quotation marks.
Yeah, that's his poem. He linked it to the book. I saw the fact that he had the poem, and I said, "Oh, would you allow me to include it?" And so it's included in there.
So this is not a little book. You took some time with this. This is how many pages in here? There's got to be at least 200.
It is. It's supposed to be about 250.
Yeah, it's about 247, 248, and 256 if you want to go back and start looking for different pages.
Right. But you know, my dissertation was over 600 pages.
Really?
Yeah, so what I wound up doing was cutting the dissertation in half, doing one part on colonialism and one part on decolonization. And this is the first part on settler colonialism. But my press says that I actually have 3 books in the dissertation. So
do you?
Yeah, I have this little part where I talk about time and space and trauma and physics. And so they're telling me that that's a separate book.
And you have, oh, wow. Every piece of research in here you noted.
Yes.
Where it came from.
Yes.
From television stations to papers.
Yes.
Oh, wow. So the authors are writing the page. And this is not little stuff.
No. This is an academic press book. This isn't self-published.
No, this is the real deal.
This is the real deal. It's gone through double-blind reviews and several rounds of editing at all different stages. So it really is well-developed research. And like I said, I believe in citational love. So if there's something I can cite, I do.
And you noted everybody in here. Good Lord, that's a lot of references.
Yeah, especially through me developing relationships with people in the city, and then they have work. Then I try to make sure that I tie that in so that everybody could be represented.
All right, I'll tell you what, let's take the break here. We'll come back. Terry, hold on. We're coming back. More with Dr. Shepard in the building, the author extraordinaire. More next, right here on WBOK.
Late nights are made for chillin', and you can do just that every Sunday night at 10 p.m. as DJ Wick brings you The Love Zone. It's the perfect way to top off your weekend with your favorite old and new school ballads. So sit back, relax, and let DJ Wick take you to the Love Zone on WBOK and on the World Wide Web at WBOK1230.com.
Are you passionate about community safety and police accountability? Tune in to The Monitor's Mic, where we talk about oversight, policing, and you. Hosted by the Office of Independent Police Monitor, we're here to shine a light on policing issues that matter, from real-time policing updates to in-depth interviews. Get the facts and stay informed. We're breaking down complex issues, highlighting community voices, and holding people behind the badge accountable. Join us for an informative hour every Friday at noon on WBOK. Your city, your police, your show. The Monitor's mic.
Meet Leanna, a part-time chef and full-time mom. In the past, Leanna didn't have health insurance because she didn't think she could afford it. What she didn't realize is she qualified for Medicaid. She loves the coverage and peace of mind that comes with high-quality care. The kind of care you get with Healthy Blue. This is Medicaid, and it's for more people than you think. Maybe even you. To see if you qualify, go to myhealthybluela.com.
Just when you thought Snowmageddon was a distant memory, the ice awakens. This holiday season, the Magic marches back home to NOLA Christmas Fest. Inside, the lights are brighter, the rides are faster, and the ice never melts.
Let the Yuletide roll.
Join us December 20th through the 29th at the Ernest and Moriel Convention Center. Get your tickets now at NOLAChristmasFest.com.
Transform your bathroom with the beautiful quality of Bath Planet. As a trusted leader in bathroom renovation, Bath Planet has earned the Good Housekeeping seal, a symbol of quality and consumer confidence for over 100 years. Get half off installation or 18 months with no interest and no payments. Whether it's tub replacement, a shower replacement, or a tub-to-shower conversion, Bath Planet makes your custom bath fast, easy, and affordable. Here's how it works. 1. Call to schedule your free, no-obligation consultation. 2. Our design experts come to you with real samples to customize your dream bath. 3. Our certified installers complete the transformation in as little as 1 day. And right now, for a limited time, you can upgrade your bathroom for 50% off installation or choose 18 months with no interest and no payments. But you need to call now. This special offer is only available by calling 800-981-8177. That's 800-981-8177. Call 800-981-8177 right now before the offer ends.
Hi, this is Troy Henry, one of the owners of WBOK and Equity Media. And on behalf of myself, my family, and my company, Henry Consulting, we'd like to wish you a very, very, very happy holiday.
Making a difference in the community. WBOK 1230 AM. Here we go. The reality check on WBOK
Boom! What's going on, good people? It is Monday in the building. Having some conversation with us, our co-host extraordinaire, or should I say, our author co-host, Professor extraordinaire.
Thank you.
You got many titles there, young lady.
Thank you for the introduction.
Dr. Shepard is with us, and Terry, you're on line one. What's going on, Big Money?
Hey, man. How y'all doing, Dr. Shepard and Gerod? How y'all doing?
Good.
Hi, Terry. We doing okay. How you?
I'm doing all right. And I've got, didn't Wick go to St. Augustine?
Yeah.
Yep.
Couldn't you tell by his comments today?
Yeah, and that's what I wanted to talk about for a few minutes. I heard a conversation about a book, and I'm going to have to find out, like you say, where can you get that book at, Dr. Shepard?
You can get it on Amazon.com. It's available on pre-order right now. So you could put in my name, Cassandra Shepard, it's Shepard, or you could put in the title. It's called Settler Colonialism is the Disaster.
Okay, I'm going to have to do that.
Thank you.
Okay. But look, Gerard, and I wanted to throw this at Wick. And it dawned on me, Jabbar Jaloop went to St. Augustine High School.
Mm-hmm.
He coached Edna Carr to a championship. I thought about it the other day. I said, they had a St. Aug coach that coached Carr High School to a championship, and they won.
And didn't he just get another job? Didn't he get the running back coach somewhere? I forgot exactly where it was.
He had Florida now.
Is it Florida? Yeah, I know he just got another position as one of the running back coaches.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking about the ties that bind St. Augustine and Carr together, which is, evidently very deep, because he was their head coach before Bryce Brown, who was having all the success But he had a lot of success at Carr also. He led them to like 4 championships. I know they won one. I think they won one under him.
At the end of the day, I'm proud of both teams. The reason why
Oh,
is
yeah, that's what I'm
because
saying.
we ended
They
up
tied up
having,
together.
I think, a camaraderie that we've never seen before. And you could tell the school spirit, the pride,
Yeah.
the pride of my baby, the pride of my son, the number of folks that were just proud of their,
And the
their
mom,
school.
and the mom of the Carr player, who got killed over the summer, Gerod.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And,
So,
they celebrated with her, for her son. That was nice.
yeah. So, everybody was more than likely just, just proud, and school spirit runneth over. That's what I looked at it as.
Yeah,
No matter
certainly.
what team you were pulling for, I was just glad to see, because everybody called it something I thought about, and I was like, you know what? They probably could make it something like that. And that was, they called this the Mini Bayou Classic.
Yeah,
That's
it really
what I wanted to
was.
see.
And
It
they
really
Reminded me
was.
of Southern and Grambling. Southern and Grambling.
Right. And they said they had how many? I think they said they had about 30,000 folks in the Superdome.
34,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't beat that with 2 sticks. So
It was real beautiful too to see everybody with purple and gold, and like you don't really know,
Right.
which school they going for, kind of thing. So that was really nice.
And guess what, Gerard and Dr. Shepard, no incidents, everything was fine. See how I say, it ain't like we can't get together and have, no crime or no violence at the game, none of that. None
Yeah.
of that.
yeah, yep, that's good. That's good. All right,
All
Terry.
right, that's all I got, y'all. Y'all have a good one. I'm looking for that book, Dr. Shepard.
Thank you, Terry. I appreciate
you, boss.
All right, y'all have a good one.
You too.
All right, so one of the things too that I had to talk about today, and I'm probably gonna get on my little hoppy horse here, talking about it,
Okay.
because I don't think that there is enough conversation in the South. I'll just leave it at the South. Maybe it's even other parts of the country. And the day is today that we need to talk about it. Actually, it should have been last week. And I don't even think that the media is doing a good job talking about it at all. Whether we're talking about newspapers, whether we're talking about radio stations, whether we're talking about TV, don't matter what we're talking about. Today is the deadline for your representation to either vote yes and put some type of bill on the floor to extend the Obamacare extensions so that many hundreds or millions of Americans will not lose their health care. And today is the last day.
Wow.
And I am shocked that that is not top of news for anybody, especially us, with all the ramifications of diabetes, all the ramifications of high blood pressure, all the ramifications of women not getting the health care that they need. We have heard so much about this. And I'm sitting here saying to myself, today the last day, and are they going to put a vote on the floor? You haven't heard nothing.
No, I saw one article where I'm not even sure who it was, but he said he wanted to make sure that we had a vote today. And he said, I don't care who receives the credit, if it's Republican or Democrat. Let's just vote and get the subsidies extended.
So the other part of that is, I am surprised that there has not been a big push by these organizations that say they for the people. Whether it's AARP, because your seniors not going to be able to afford their medicines. They're going to have to make a difference, make a choice between eating and getting medicine or going to the doctor. I'm surprised that other organizations that say they for the people have not put out nothing, saying nothing. AARP, where you at? Oh, when they were messing with y'all one time before, y'all did television commercials and put them on the air and saying, call your representative. Nothing on this one. So it makes me ask the question, what y'all really standing for? If we lose our health care and it goes up 100%, because that's where it's going.
Yeah.
And the only other time that we'll be able to get health care insurance will be sometime in January that won't kick in until February with reductions or more money added to your deductible, and you won't be able to afford it anyway. So I'm looking around and saying to myself, we living in some real strange times here, especially in this city with folks getting ready to get laid off, because they started today, by the way.
How many layoffs?
Oh, shoot, they got to get the budget in order. So they're getting ready to lay a whole bunch of city employees off.
That's so sad. But I thought they was getting new lieutenant deputy mayors.
You thought? Mm-hmm.
They are.
With all $200,000 plus salaries.
So they get, wait.
You get an increase, you get an increase, you get an increase, and you get a furlough, and you get laid off. And and by the way, you got to reapply for your job.
I'm almost speechless because that's that kind of like corporate nepotism. Is that supposed to happen in city government?
It's been happening. This ain't nothing new.
That you would have mass hirings and mass firings at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
That is so sad.
So,
with a budget crisis.
But you would think, maybe I'm just jumping the gun here with saying, how come we not having a conversation with the people? What are they saying? Mm-hmm. How are you going to feel by tomorrow when you get notified that your insurance rate has tripled?
Ooh.
Because that's what's going to happen. How are you going to feel when you find out that the health insurance you have for your family is actually went from $500 a month to $1,500 a month? That's what it's going to. It's going to go triple. What are you going to do? And how are you going to feel when the people at your job come back and tell you that the package you have with your job is going to cost you more and more money coming out of your check to go to your insurance because their insurance that they offer, corporate insurance, went up? That's just getting ready to happen.
Yeah.
So all those folks that are under the sound of our voice today, are you paying attention to your insurance? I'll wait. 504-582-9422. This is so serious to the point where I thought at least by a couple of minutes after 4 o'clock, my phone would have been, people would have just been on hold to say, man, what we going to do about this insurance? Mm-hmm. What are we going to do for all the folks that are getting ready to lose all their insurance? We're going to let them die?
I think that the Trump administration is okay with doing that. You know, is it Stephen Miller? He wants to depopulate the United States to a third of its size. So they are okay with letting people die.
Well, the other part of that I'm sitting back and saying to myself is a lot of folks really just don't understand that your insurance is paying for a lot of stuff. You know, I put it to you this way, and I'm going to use my own self, and I know this is, somebody going to say, gee, you need to think about the HIPAA laws or something. But anyway, I went to my doctor. My doctor said, your blood pressure is too high. We need to get this under control. Here are the blood pressure medicines that I want you to go to the pharmacy and pick up, I was like, okay. My insurance, the blood pressure medicines that I had to get were, without insurance, I had to get 3. They were $300 a piece.
Oh, my God.
That would have been somewhere in the close to just about $900. With insurance, after they kicked in and looked at all my stuff and went to this and yada, 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 my insurance paid just about all of it. It went down to $65.
That's still high.
For those 3 medicines, no, that was good.
I mean, per what you were going to pay, but right. I mean, that's still a lot to expect someone to be able to pay.
Now, I was thinking about that with me. Imagine the ones that are on something more serious, and I know that, and don't get me wrong, I know my blood pressure medicines keep me stable. But I'm thinking to myself, think about those that have some other ailment that costs 3 or 4 times as much as I do.
Yeah.
We are getting ready to see these folks have to make a decision on getting their medicines, paying for school, paying for food. And I can tell you, a lot of them going to be doing, they're going to let them insurance rates go 3 or 4 times. And I heard one of our senators say, well, we want to do this and do this and do this, but we want to take that money and put it in your bank account. We want to take $1,500 and put it in your bank account. I was like, $1,500?
What is that going to do?
That don't pay for your insurance. Your medicines cost more than $1,500.
Right.
What are we doing? And that was one of our senators. And he a doctor. I was like, dude. I was yelling at my television.
Mm-hmm. Well, they just ran a special on, it was either 60 Minutes or 2020, where they were talking about people who receive gene therapy treatments.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a story about a girl who needed a one-time gene therapy treatment, and the cost for the medication was $2 million.
Who? And they probably would not do it.
Yeah, the insurance company wouldn't cover it. The the employer insurance wouldn't cover it. And they had to wind up doing fundraising and all kind of stuff to get the little girl the therapy. It was a life-saving therapy, but the fact that it cost $2 million is what they were covering. Yeah. Now, it's kind of important to just say behind this conversation that they also just put Luigi Mangione up and have him inside of court as well.
Right.
So it's important that we keep all of that in the conversation together, is about people who allegedly get frustrated with these CEOs and healthcare CEOs and companies.
Alvin, hold on a minute. We got to take a break. We'll take the break here first. We'll come back because I don't want to have to cut you off playing commercials. So I tell you what we'll do. Let's take the break here. We'll come back. Alvin, you next. Everybody hold on.
Missed a show? Want to hear that guest everyone's talking about? WBOK is now streaming on all your favorite podcast apps. Just search WBOK Media, hit download, share with a friend, and don't forget to rate your favorite shows 5 stars. Because when our voices are heard, our impact grows.
You've got responsibilities, but that doesn't mean your dreams are on hold. At Southern University at New Orleans, our evening and weekend college is designed with your life in mind. Finish your degree, start a new one. On your time, your degree, your schedule. No excuses, just opportunity. Visit suno.edu and make your next move today.
A careless driver can change your life in an instant. Do you know what to do or who to call? If you've been injured in a motor vehicle accident and do not have an attorney, call Auto Accident Help Desk for a free consultation. We can answer all of your questions and estimate the potential value of your case. Call Auto Accident Help Desk and connect with an expert personal injury attorney.
Call 800-269-4524. 800-269-4524.
Don't worry how to handle your medical bills, lost wages, and pain. We will get you the money you deserve.
They got me way more than the insurance company offered.
The consultation is free, and you do not pay any legal fees unless we win or settle your case. Make the smart call. If you've been injured in an auto accident, call Auto Accident Help Desk for a free legal consultation.
Call 800-269-4524. 800-269-4524. 800-269-4524.
Let's take a moment to celebrate great things happening inside our schools. NOLA Public Schools achieved a B District Performance Letter Grade. Orleans now exceeds its pre-COVID district performance for all students by more than 8 points. For the second year in a row, Black students from New Orleans outperformed the state average in all peer districts. For all other subgroups, economic disadvantaged students, multilingual learners, and students with disabilities, we also saw growth. Let's keep up the amazing work.
This is Mr. Rocky at FIJTC. This is the season that many people around the world is celebrating the miraculous birth of our Lord and Savior, Jesus the Christ. Faithers in Jesus the Christ here at WBOK is hoping you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
From the East Bank to the West Bank, WBOK is what New Orleans is talking about. WBOK.
check on WBOK 1230 AM.
All right, folks, welcome back. Welcome back, Alvin. What's going on with you, man? Where you been?
Oh, bro, just sitting back, listening, trying to do life and just get it together. You heard me? Gee. So, Dr. Shepard. So, remember when we was having, they were having the government shut down stuff, and people, oh man, you know, they holding the people hostage, and you got people that's getting health care that's not supposed. Bruh, stop it. Because I was having some conversations with people back then, and like, you do realize I'm self-employed, right? You do realize I pay for my own insurance. You do realize I'm one of the ones who need that credit.
Yep.
So stop it with the BS, the false all this stuff, propaganda, all that.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, G, just like you though, I got a prescription without insurance. It's $3,300 per prescription.
Wow.
Oh my.
Wow. Yes, indeed.
And I get that prescription. I take that prescription every 2 weeks. I told the doctor, well, look, why don't y'all just give me the money and I'll just wing it.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So what I did, because during the BS up and like you said, people not paying attention, I had no choice but to pay attention because I got to pay for that.
Mm-hmm.
So I was talking to the insurance company, and then what I would do, and if anybody's listening, call your doctor and discuss the plans that you're looking at and talk to them, because every plan that was quote-unquote affordable,
right,
or that was cheaper,
it wouldn't
cover it. They was like, nah.
Yep, they wouldn't cover it. Yep.
Yeah.
That's the number one thing that I did. I called my my provider and asked. I said, "Do you all cover these medicines?" And they did, which, you know, good for me. But they covered them, and I just needed to know what was the average price. So the average price for those without insurance was $300 a piece, which was going to take me somewhere between $900 to $1,000, and with coverage, I think all three of them were. And the best thing about it is I didn't know that they had those different medicines in one pill. So instead of paying $65 per,
you could pay for
it's just one.
Oh, that's good.
Because they were combined.
And here's the other thing, though, G, and doctor and the listeners out there, you gotta watch, because I had a year before, maybe 2 years ago, I had an emergency situation. And that's when I learned the difference between insurance and asking questions, because I didn't really know. Talking to people, oh, yeah, this is the best insurance we offer. It's really, really cheap and da-da-da. Go to get the prescription. We fighting trying to figure out why I can't get the prescription. And the people that supposed to be helping me out signed me up for a prescription that had like a $500 limit on the prescription. I'm like, really?
Mm-hmm.
So you have to watch, you know, and read the details. And the last thing what gets me about some of these medicines and some of this insurance, G, so like you said, so with the insurance, they pay a portion, and then I get this card from the prescription company that pays it. So therein lies my concern, issue, beef, gripe, complaint, or whatever right there. Because if you already going to give somebody the card, just give them the prescription.
Mm-hmm. Now, some folks have and I don't think that a lot of folks that have ever left a job or got fired or laid off, please, if you can go directly to the marketplace to get insurance, it's cheaper to get it in the marketplace than to pay for Cobra.
Yes.
Do not do not sit around talking about well, I'll just pay for the Cobra. Cobra is going to liquidate your bank account.
Put it this way. We all know this one. Cobra is the Louisiana Citizens Insurance of Healthcare.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to just say yeah. But the last day, Alvin, for those just like you and me too, that are saying, hey, look, we need to get this affordable insurance, is today to kick in for January 1st. Yep. If your insurance is being paid through the marketplace, through the ACA marketplace, it's going to expire. And you need to make sure that it's not expiring because the day is the last day for it to kick in on January 1st.
January 1st. Yep.
And if it don't, and you got to wait, you can do it again, you can enroll again in January 1st. But, you know, I'm sorry, I don't know if January 1st or January 5th, but it won't kick in again until February.
February, yeah. I think it's January 15th. I think it's the 15th of December and January.
Okay.
So one of the things I did, Chief, I did like the old folks did. I didn't understand way back when they used to tell me, baby, this insurance so high, I got my prescriptions this month. I know because my doctor got on me about it, but like I told her, I'm paying this, you not.
But the problem that I have with this entire deal, why I'm so adamant about it, is unless you've been without insurance, you have no clue. If you've been without insurance, you know what I'm talking about. And what I'm talking about right now is these folks said that they were going to put together another health care plan 2 weeks after Trump took office the first time.
I was about to say it. 8 years. 8 years.
And they still have not.
Well, how about before he was elected? Remember, he said he had concepts of a plan.
Right. And then Cassidy talking about something. We want to put $1,500 in your bank account and let you go and get it yourself. And I'm like, wait a minute. That don't cover doo-doo.
Right.
And somebody's going to spend that money for something else other than health care.
Don't put $1,500 in my bank account. We going shopping.
Come on, man.
We going shopping.
What? Every month too?
Bruh.
Man, come on.
We going shopping.
You hear me? And it's like, and at what point, where are we going? Because I understand, and maybe I need to get that book from Dr. Shepard.
Yes, sir.
I understand we talking corporate, everybody got to make a profit, da-da-da-da. But what is it that a person got to make millions of dollars every year to make decisions for people on the other end that are life-threatening? And then you got people who make the laws. I'll tell you what, give us their insurance or let them get on our insurance. How about that?
Yeah.
How about we stop letting senators retire when they benefits about to kick in?
Well, I think that the first thing we need to do is treat each one of those senators and Congress people the same as we are. They need to go get their own insurance and not have the taxpayers' dollars paying for it. I guarantee you there will be a quick change in the health care plan.
Yeah.
And we're going to get actual stuff done for the regular Joe Smo on the streets every day. And not just the upper 1, 2, 3, 4, 5%, or the biggest donors, or the biggest
lobbyists.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Lobbyists or whatever like that.
We're going to see, and if they don't do something about this, quick, fast, and in a hurry, we're going to see. It's about to be a disaster because the healthcare system, as far as emergency rooms, these urgent care facilities, all of them are going to be inundated with patients that can't pay, and they can't turn them down.
Nope.
So you're going to see a lot of healthcare facilities shutting down because they're not getting money.
Yeah.
And gee, one thing too, before we go, for y'all that's over there in the background talking about, illegal people getting benefits or people doing this, we paying for that. I forget what law, because I was reading a little bit up on it during this debate and all this stuff about it. But like somebody said in the conversation that I was having or heard, if you want to talk about not giving people health care at a hospital, because this is why we appreciated charity back in the day, you got to go back to the great Ronald Reagan that passed during his administration, passed that bill and made it a law that you have to stabilize a patient that comes in through your emergency room hospital. Why you think
great
back
Ronald
in the day
Reagan.
when you... Huh?
I never heard nobody say the great Ronald Reagan. I'm sorry.
He's being facetious. He's being facetious.
That threw me off.
It's sarcasm. You know? And it's like, come on, man. He passed that law. That's why back in the day, you used to go to Tulane, or before Oxnard got to be big, they used to stabilize you and ship you to charity.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, what do we know, right?
Yep.
We just the people at the bottom of the pole that's paying for all this, and we too busy. Got this one over here calling me names, and really it's going to affect you twice. We might catch the flu this time, but this time y'all going to catch pneumonia.
And look, and by research, and it has been stated so that everybody will know, this is nothing that I'm making up. It is letting everybody know that the number one outbreak for the flu this year is Louisiana.
That part.
Ooh,
Yep.
wash
How
your
about
hands.
that?
Yep. So be careful. All right,
the
Alvin.
music. All right now, G.
We'll
All
talk
right,
to you in a
Dr.
minute. All right,
All
y'all.
right.
More coming up in just a minute. Let me say, Mr. Harold. That's Mr. Harold. Yes, indeed. That's
All
the
right.
anniversary man. The anniversary. We'll talk to him next, y'all. Everybody hold tight.
From the campus of Xavier University. WBOK Go and Equity Media Station.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. Minnesota Somali American Congresswoman Ilhan Omar is firing back at President Trump over his immigration remarks. On CBS's Face the Nation, Omar called Trump's comments disgusting.
This level of dehumanizing can lead to dangerous actions by people who listen to the president.
The president claimed Somali immigrants have ruined Minnesota and said Omar should have never been in Congress. A grand jury has again declined to indict Black New York Attorney General Letitia James over mortgage fraud claims. Earlier charges of bank fraud and false statements were dismissed. James denies wrongdoing. And President Trump honored this year's Kennedy Center recipients at the White House Saturday, presenting medals to Sylvester Stallone, Gloria Gaynor, and rock band Kiss. Country star George Strait and actor Michael Crawford were also recognized. Trump later joined the honorees for a State Department dinner. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
Here we go. The reality check on WBOK 1230 AM.
All right, folks, welcome back. Welcome back. Is this the Mr. Harold?
Yeah, how you doing?
Whoa!
Hey, Mr. Harold.
Dr. Shepard.
Yes. Happy anniversary.
she-
How you doing?
Well, I'm here in Galveston, and my wife and I, she was born in Louisiana, educated in Texas, and she wanted to marry up, so she came to California and met me. So it's been 57 years ago. So
wow.
And she's sitting in the back seat. I've been trying to learn English. She's an English major, and every time I say something, she's ready to correct it. So anyway, I thought I might get some help on having her, not irk me like that.
Well,
But anyway,
Mr. Harold, it sounds like a really beautiful story, but it sounds like you one-side storytelling. I'm sure she would tell that story a little bit differently.
Mm-hmm.
she can hear you. I have the phone on the speakerphone, and I'm sitting here looking at the ocean, getting ready to head back to Houston.
Mm-hmm.
So
well,
anyway,
happy anniversary to both of you all. 57 years.
Thank you.
That's older
that-
than you. Huh?
Yeah, of course that's older than me. Is that older than you?
Mm-mm.
Almost.
Just about.
Say that again. Yeah.
That's
So
beautiful.
anyway,
I need to ask your wife a question though. Will she answer?
she might. Yeah, she can hear you.
How you put up with him?
She said she's not gonna say a word. Oh,
Smart woman,
boy.
smart woman.
That's all right. That's all right. Congratulations.
But-
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Was it 50,
Well, you know, I'm
57
the
years?
oldest of 10, and she's the only child.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, I have 2 daughters and 1 son, and my son says she really likes people, and says because she's the only child. So, and I'm allergic to people.
Mm.
So, anyway, You know, I wanted to comment on your drug and your medicine. Did you see 60 Minutes yesterday?
No, I missed it yesterday.
Yeah, that's what I was explaining a little bit about, Mr. Harold.
Okay, $3 million was for the prescription.
Yeah, They had one that was 2 million. I think they had a woman who she had twins and they had it for 4.2 million, something like that. It was in the millions of dollars for a one-time treatment.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you this. I kind of know something about medicine. And I have 13 nieces, and five of them are in the medical field. One is an emergency room physician. One is an OBGYN. I have a first cousin. He's an orthopedic surgeon. And I'm just beginning to talk about it. But medicine is one of the biggest frauds that most people don't know about. Mm-hmm. And half the stuff that the doctors give you, they have no clue as to what they are doing. You can go to the doctor for years. They have given people stuff, and the stuff they have no idea how it'll work or what it will do. So you're at their mercy.
Yeah.
And I saw a disclaimer. Yeah. I saw a disclaimer on one of the ads yesterday. I had never seen this disclaimer. You know, when they do those ads, they tell you about this one can do this, and it'll make you feel better, and it'll make you this, and then they tell you all the side effects.
Right.
And one of the side effects, they said, we don't know what it will do.
What?
I was like, what kind of disclaimer is that? When they saying they don't know what it will, and it said it in one of those voices to make you feel better. Oh, please watch out for this
I have
and that.
people
this,
dancing
and we don't
around
know
and
what
all
it
of that.
will do.
And now I drove an ambulance almost 60 years ago, and I've been around the medical community, and I don't have what you call a doctor. I go to see how the doctor's doing.
Are you talking about your primary?
So a primary care doctor.
Mm-hmm.
So most of what you can do for yourself is lifestyle that makes the difference.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 88 years old, and we just buried a cousin here in Houston about 3 weeks ago. She was 104.
Ooh.
And her mother lived to be 114.
Wow.
She birthed 9 boys and 1 girl.
Mm.
Now, we have buried the last one in the family that's over 100. So this year we're buried about, I have made the count, 8 or 10 people. And the last one over 100, we buried, like I said, about 3 weeks ago. But life is it's up to you. It's your lifestyle, what you eat, what you drink, and all of that. See, and the doctors depend on that. Now, have you been? What am I trying to say? Have you been to Atlanta lately?
No, I got to go probably within the next week.
Okay. Well, when you go to Atlanta, my youngest daughter lives in Atlanta, and my only grandchild. And when you go to Atlanta, look at that children's hospital that they just built.
Mm.
And here I'm not in Los Angeles at the moment, but at the marina, they just finishing a house. It's all money. That's what it is, money. I have a niece that's a naturopathic doctor, and most of the crap that the doctors prescribe, and you see it on television, like you said, they tell you that it might kill you and it might not.
Mm-hmm.
See? And they make it so acceptable. So anyway, we got this stuff. We got a fool in the White House, and I don't know when they're going to get that crap out of there. And I've told you before, when he got his star in the Hollywood Walk of Fame, my son and I were there. But anyway, I've never seen in my lifetime all the different crap that is going on today that, and people don't know. People just go along with whatever they are told and whatever happens. But anyway, I thought I would holler at you. I heard Suzette on Friday, and life is good, and we'll pray for each other. And I'll talk to you a little bit later.
All right. Congratulations again.
Congratulations. Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
All righty.
Thank you.
All right,
Okay.
that's Mr. Harold, he down in Galveston. Yes, indeed. All right, Galloway.
Whoa, what's going on, Brother G-Man?
Oh, man, just trying to keep it between the ditches.
Oh, man, well, I'm sitting here, I'm chilling, I'm cooler than a polar bear's toenails right about now, man.
You must have some old E.
That's how cold it is, man.
You must have some old E. What's going on?
First of all, I got to give a shout-out, man, to Edna Carr and to St. Augustine. I hope somebody would use some drones or took some good video footage and documented how the city was this past Saturday.
Right.
Yeah. Festive is an understatement. But I definitely got to give a shout-out to Coach Bryce from Edna Carr. If you not heard his post-game interview about what he's doing with his young men, you need to watch his interview. I loved it. I enjoyed it so much. I'm sharing it again tonight, his interview, how he's talking about what he do with his young men. Instead of sitting them behind bars, he's want to sit them behind desks and be business owners. And it's just a great interview. Also, to Edna Carr, people don't know this, but 16 of Edna Carr players have signed D1 scholarships.
Yep.
That is amazing. And 3 of them are going to the SWAC. So I'm really stoked to see that. I'm waiting on St. Aug to put their numbers out there. And it was 35,000 at the stands, And put that in perspective, it was only 26,000 at the Celebration Bowl. This is determined the HBCU champion. So you outdid the Celebration Bowl in the car.
And the Celebration Bowl was where was that? Was that in South Carolina? That was
no,
Atlanta.
That was in Atlanta.
That was in Atlanta.
It was in Atlanta, South Carolina.
South Carolina and Prairie View.
Yes, and you had more people at the state championship in Louisiana.
Yeah, and you got to congratulate Southern. Southern's band won Band of the Year.
Band of the Year, yes. And Marshall Falk, that's made 16. He offered that young wide receiver from Edna Carr a scholarship, and he was stoked, and I don't blame him. So hopefully Marshall Falk can come and get more players, because that's a lot of young men that's going to college, and you ain't got to worry about that tuition. You ain't got to worry about college debt. If you keep your nose clean and you do what you're supposed to do, you'll be debt-free in 4 years. That's a big plus, man. But, Brother Wick, you was talking about insurance today, and you're right about the vote. No major news network is covering the vote. I had my alarm set to show C-SPAN or somebody. I don't even know if they're on the floor. Maybe it's going to be some midnight deal they'll do. But in Louisiana, you know what Jeff Landry's done, right?
You're talking about Landry?
The Medicaid cuts. He cut 2 companies for Medicaid. It's going to be 488,500 people that's possibly not going to have Medicare come January 1st.
Wow.
That's dangerous, man.
Wow.
That's a lot of people. And what made him cut those 2 companies? I don't get that. You got 6 companies, but those 2, why did you cut them? So, Liz Morrell, I call them Bunny and Clyde up there. They just doing what they want to do. But it goes back again. If you're not getting off your behind and vote, stuff like this is going to happen.
But Galloway, what kills me about this is the information. The information is not being told. You would think with over 450,000 votes being cut, you would think that we'd be breaking into everybody's newscast, breaking into everybody's special reports, and you would think breaking news would be coming across the screen, letting them know that you got 400, almost 500,000 folks that's getting ready to lose their Medicare. And I'm sorry, what has happened the last time should be an indicator that it ain't just us.
Nope. I guarantee you there's more of them than it is us that use Medicaid and Medicare, all types of public assistance. But the thing is that they message wrong, and then as soon as you show up Medicaid, Medicare, welfare SNAP or anything like that, they show a black face.
Right.
So the perception is it's black people only. But when you go to them trailer parks in central Louisiana or them houses down there on the sticks down there in the rivers parishes, who's down there on that stuff? Them people are. We ain't down up in there. So I'm with you, the message, and this goes back to your state representative, your local representative. Why hasn't anybody said anything?
I'm sorry, and forgive me if it offends anybody that be like, oh, Gerard, oh, now he's starting to blame them. I am. I'm getting on them too. I'm not just talking about Cassidy. I'm not just talking about anybody. I'm talking about the state representatives that have the office here too. Why aren't you telling folks that y'all getting ready to lose out? Y'all need to be calling. You need to be having folks giving out your state senators' numbers. You need to be doing something to let them know. You need to have television commercials, radio commercials. You all need to be meeting in churches. Y'all need to be doing this, and ain't nobody saying jack.
Nothing. I'm telling you, this was dated was December 2nd. The letter was sent out. So January 1, that is what, 15 days from now?
Yep.
It's over. And I don't think nobody's really paying attention to this. And then when it happens, they'll try to come up with some plan, which it ain't going to work as normal.
They've been saying they're going to come up with a plan since Trump's first installment as president. As a matter of fact, he said verbatim, we're going to come up with this plan, and we got one that's going to come up within the next 2 weeks. That was 8 years ago.
It's been 16 years since Obamacare, Affordable Care Act. That man had a chance. The Republicans have had a chance twice since he's been elected.
And what did he say? He had a
concepts of a plan.
Concepts of some plans.
You know, when you have the Senate, you have the House, you got the Supreme Court now, and you got the executive branch, there's no reason why you can't come up with something other than Obamacare doesn't work. I feel sorry for anybody that's not on that does not have health care, especially in today's society. Because if you go to the doctor right now without any type of insurance, you're gonna be in debt for the rest of your life.
Yep.
I mean, the normal checkup now that's costing you $3,000.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's getting crazy. You know, the military. If you're not 100% disabled, we have to pay. Even though I served 20 years, but I'm 100%. But if you're not 100% disability in the military, you have to pay for military insurance. It's not a lot now. Don't get me wrong, but it used to be free. So they'll let you know they're charging veterans who served 20 years or more that's not 100%. They're charging you for health care coverage.
Good grief. Yeah, I thought that came. I thought they supposed to take care of you for the remainder of your life.
Yeah. I believe. You better. Hold on. I almost said a cuss word. Don't believe the hype. Let me just put it like that. Don't believe the hype. Listen. The VA was getting scammed. People were selling the VA all kind of stuff, pain creams, painkillers, this and that, and the stuff wasn't working. So they kept losing millions of dollars every year, and all of a sudden now, people starting to have to pay. I think if I wasn't 100%, I would have to pay $26 for a month for me and my wife.
Mm-hmm.
Now, normally it used to be free. Didn't have to pay anything. But I'm 100%, so I don't have to pay anything. But it's a lot of people that can't afford them $26.
But what gets me is, and I feel like this is a scam, okay? I'm feeling like because today is the last day for you to enroll for coverage that kicks in the 1st of January. Today's the last day for you to kick in for January 1. What they ain't telling you is, and this is what gets me, how about if I enroll today and I got that Obamacare or I got the ACA and I'm looking at my rates being this, but tomorrow my rates can skyrocket because they didn't come to a vote. Wait a minute, I paid you this amount, but you try to tell me that I'm going to end up with this amount?
But it's, Brother G, I just really think all these politicians who have probably some of the greatest health care in the world, I believe they just really don't care.
Yeah, they don't.
The bottom line, we really, I got mine. My family going to the same doctor, nurses, and physicians that I'm going to. Them down there, oh well, y'all figure it out. That's just how I think about it. because there's no way. I've seen some people that's already have told me if these subsidies are not kept, I'm going from $500 to anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500.
Yep.
A month.
Yep.
That is real.
And
that's a lot of money, man.
And that's why I was listening to Cassidy say, "Oh, we want to take thousands and thousands of dollars and put it in your bank account." I was like, and the reporter, which I was thankful for, asked him, "How much money are y'all trying to put in people's bank account?" And he said, "At least $1,500." And I was like, "That's not thousands and thousands of dollars. That's 1 month."
I'm about to say that's 1 month if you're lucky if you can find it.
Yep.
You know, and the thing that I really believe that they are mad about is because Affordable Care Act, it covers pre-existing conditions.
Yep.
They try to get stuff that don't cover pre-existing conditions.
See, I do think that they are mad at that. But if I had to break it down, Callaway, and you're gonna agree with me on this one, that is not why. The reason why is because this has the name of Obama on it in the first place.
Right.
And Trump has tried to do everything that he can possibly do to ruin anything with Obama's signature, name, or anything to do with his administration. He has tried to kill it.
You know, Brother Wick, I apologize. Brother Gerard, the reason why I agree with you is because you can look these videos up on any social media website. They ask MAGA Republicans, would they prefer Obamacare or the Affordable Care Act?
And they said the Affordable Care Act, not knowing that it's the same thing.
And it's the same exact thing.
Yep.
And they asked him, why would you? Well, I don't like Obama policies, so I wouldn't trust the plan that he did. But they would take the Affordable Care Act. So you won't have no disagreement with me on that one, man. But that is some of the crazy stuff, man. But health and the prices for medications are just going up so high.
Yep.
I mean, for anything. And I'm like, where do y'all think people going to get this money from?
I agree with you on that. That medications, the cost of medications are going up so high. But the other part of that is they just did a story on Eli Lilly. And Eli Lilly has become one of the few trillion-dollar companies in the world. And they showed their brand new facility and all of this other stuff that they had going on. I'm like, where do you think they're getting that money from?
That's from because don't they do the semaglutide injections? So they're one of the premier companies for it. So
yep. But Eli Lilly has more than just those weight loss products. They got so many other research and so many other medicines. I was shocked to be sitting there this weekend, and I was looking as they were saying, Galloway, I was telling Dr. Shepard, I said, I was watching this, and they were like, well, go to this drug, and this drug is this, and that. And they had that voice of the guy, and he made you feel so comfortable. It will help you, da-da-da-da, and da-da-da. And then they start doing the disclaimer. Yeah, we want to see you to let you know last time we checked, your arm's going to fall off, and this is going to happen. And by the way, we don't know what it's going to do. I was like, what the hell?
How you release a drug like that?
They said it. We don't know what it will do.
They have to for liability purposes, but still.
And then most of them now starting to say this line in all of their drugs. Don't take the drug if you're allergic to it. How the hell do I find out that I'm allergic to it?
No, hey, don't worry, Brother G. I'm going to say this and get off. Dr. Shepard, I'm going to get your book, and I'm going to say this, G. That's why LaGuini, whatever his name is up there in New York, that's why he's my hero.
Yes, indeed.
Knock him off.
Yeah.
I'll be in there drinking OE with him.
Oh, Lord, not in the McDonald's drinking OE.
Yes, sir. Have a good day.
All right,
Thank you, Galloway.
All right, T-Bone, hold on. We got to take a break here. We'll take our break and we'll come back. Have some more conversation with you, too. 504-582-9422. Y'all get the calls in. We'll be right back.
This is the Bloomberg Black Business Beat, brought to you by FidelityWealthManagement.com. Earn Your Leisure is a financial literacy platform that wants more people from more backgrounds to learn how to invest. They host events throughout the year, including their annual Invest Fest. Speaking of Bloomberg, Earn Your Leisure co-founder Rashad Bilal says one space he's trying to get more people interested in is investing in Africa.
The continent has immense resources. Obviously, everybody knows that. The youngest population. So I think that there's a lot of enthusiasm right now about Africa. There's a lot of success stories that's happening in Africa right now. So I think that that's something that our audience has been very enthusiastic about.
Earn Your Leisure co-founder Rashad Bilal. Bloomberg recently hosted the Africa Business Summit in Johannesburg to discuss some of the top issues and opportunities in the continent. I'm Bloomberg's Justin Milliner on the Black Business Beat.
With Fidelity Wealth Management, a dedicated advisor gets to know you and your goals to build a comprehensive plan to help grow and protect your wealth. Backed by a team of specialists, they'll analyze all your accounts, even the ones they don't manage, to keep an eye on taxes and provide proactive portfolio insights that can help you unlock your wealth's full potential. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC. Member NYSE SIPC.
On the golf tee, it's Skechers World Champions Cup. Watch it live December 4th and 5th on ESPN and ESPN Plus, 12 to 4 p.m. It's PGA Champions Tour golfers from all over the world. Team USA versus Team Europe versus Team International. Watch it live December 4th and 5th on ESPN and ESPN Plus, 12 to 4 p.m. The competition will be tense, but feet will be comfy. Tune in to Skechers World Champions Cup. Final round of golf on Sunday, December 7th on ABC, 1 to 5 p.m.
It's Off the Top with Norman Robinson on WBOK 1230 AM.
In recent days, a growing number of people in the New Orleans area have expressed deep concern over the presence of ICE and Border Patrol agents executing immigration raids while wearing face masks and concealing their identities. This is not just unusual, it is unsettling and for many downright frightening. Mayor-elect Helena Moreno and New Orleans Police Chief Ann Kirkpatrick echoed these public concerns, calling attention to what they describe as a troubling pattern of conduct by the U.S. Customs and Border Protection Agency in other American cities. They worry that the practice of covering faces and wearing unmarked uniforms during raids raises serious safety and constitutional issues. And they're right. We live in a state where residents are legally allowed to carry concealed firearms without a permit. So, just imagine the potential confusion and danger when a masked, unidentified person approaches a citizen, grabs them, or attempts to detain them without any visible indication of legal authority. That's right. In a moment of misunderstanding or fear, tragedy can happen before anyone can realize what's taking place. No, this is not about whether immigration laws should be enforced. It's about how they are enforced and whether the people in the New Orleans area can trust that the individuals confronting them are legitimate officers operating within legal boundaries and respecting everyone's rights. Mayor-elect Moreno has pledged to use every tool at her disposal to protect residents, including connecting people with attorneys offering free legal advice. This is an important step, but it is also a quick reminder of just how quickly community trust can erode when the lines between law enforcement and intimidation become blurred. Law enforcement agencies must conduct themselves in ways that build confidence, not fear. Identification is not optional. Accountability is not optional. Masked enforcement surely sends a message, but it's not the message a democracy ought to send. This is Norman Robinson, Off the Top.
New Orleans, are you ready for a voice that says what you're thinking? Who that, you might ask? Arrington Gavin. That's right, I'm your guy, host of The Arrington Gavin Show, giving you so much filled with bold opinions, real conversations, and zero sugarcoating. We're going to be diving into the issues that matter, politics, pop culture, and all the above, unfiltered and unafraid. Catch The Arrington Gavin Show weeknights from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., Monday through Fridays, right here on WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about.
Are you passionate about community safety and police accountability? Tune in to The Monitor's Mic, where we talk about oversight, policing, and you. Hosted by the Office of Independent Police Monitor, we're here to shine a light on policing issues that matter, from real-time policing updates to in-depth interviews. Get the facts and stay informed. We're breaking down complex issues, highlighting community voices, and holding people behind the badge accountable. Join us for an informative hour every Friday at noon on WBOK. Your city, your police, your show. The Monitor's Mic.
There's a Jewish saying that if you save one life, you save the world. And in the New Testament, Jesus said, whatever you do for the least of these, my brethren, you do for me. Whatever your religious or ethical beliefs, let's all come together to help house the homeless this winter. High rents and federal budget cuts are causing more of our neighbors to fall into homelessness. Your donation for rent assistance and the basics to furnish apartments makes a big difference. Please help the most vulnerable by giving to the nonprofit Unity of Greater New Orleans at unitygno.org. That's unitygno.org.
Visit DePaul's new Algiers Health Center at 2801 General de Gaulle Drive to receive primary and preventive care for both adults and children. Services also include behavioral health, imaging, and on-site pharmacy, vision, Medicaid enrollment assistance, and more. For appointments, visit DePaulCommunityHealthCenters.org or call 504-207-3060.
Hi, this is Zoe in sales at WBOK. I'm wishing you and your family a happy holiday.
Making a difference in the community. WBOK 1230 AM. Here we go. The reality check on WBOK 1230 AM.
All right, folks, welcome back.
You all right? I'm okay. Are you all right?
No. We don't know what it will do.
We don't know what it's going to do. But here, take it. It's for sale.
Just take it. It's going to help you. It's really going to help you. But ladies and gentlemen, we don't know what it will do. Could cause death. And by the way, if you're allergic to it, don't take it. I was like, wait a minute. Did they just tell somebody not to take the drug if they're allergic to it? How will they know that they're allergic to it if they don't take it?
For liability issues, they can't answer that question.
Don't take this unless you're allergic to it. I don't know. T-Bone, are you allergic to it?
Because we don't know what it will do.
Because we don't know what it will do. Mm-hmm. T-Bone, did we miss him? Oh, that's him? T-Bone.
Hey, man, what's going on? I had to run up in the store right quick.
Got you. What's happening with you?
So, we are here at this situation with the healthcare thing. And, yeah, it's not surprising to me that these same people that don't want to have Obamacare don't realize the Affordable Care Act is the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
This is what Trump ran on, y'all. This is what's in Project 2025, to destabilize the government, to disrupt public funding for certain bodies, to set up your own type of militia so that if something happens, white nationalism is protected through the presidency. That, in short, is what's in Project 2025, folks. None of y'all that voted for him, that are of my shade of soul or darker, read this. This man here read the entire thing on air, on this very program, broke it down, had lawyers break it down to you. Why are you surprised? Why? It's in black and white. I just, and you know who really should be ashamed? Cassidy. Because he's a doctor, for Christ's sake.
Mm-hmm.
He is a doctor who, he may not directly deal with insurance, but damn if he ain't hired enough people that could tell him, sir, this is wrong. He gets paid through insurance. That's right. He is still a doctor. Excuse me.
Yeah.
He is still a doctor. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
He still has a practice. He has gotten paid handsomely, probably, through insurance. But every time you see him, and he's supposed to be standing up for you, he's supposed to be representing you up there on Capitol Hill, he looks like a deer in headlights. And you still want to vote for this clown? You still want to vote for the Republican side? This has been their ideology for decades. To destabilize Medicare and Medicaid before Obamacare. Let me explain to some people who really don't know this story. The reason why Barack Obama fought so hard for the health care bill in the last 2 months of his mother's life, she spent fighting back and forth with the insurance company. She was dealing with cancer. She was always on the phone with them, losing her hair, going through chemo, losing her fingernails, going through chemo, slowly but surely whittling away. This man saw his mom whittle away in front of him, fighting the insurance companies. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm under the weather.
You need to get you some insurance and get you some medicines right now.
It's just cold. It's just cold.
But that's even worse. Don't let it get no worse.
Early.
Don't let it get no worse.
No, I'm clear, bro. Cold is gonna go away. I was more concerned about COVID and strep throat and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, he watched his mother wither away in the last 2 months of her life, fighting the insurance company. The first year and a half of his presidency, he spent fighting for the Affordable Care Act. You know when they started calling it Obamacare? When he finally got it passed.
Yeah.
And the Republicans tagged that and said, Obamacare is bad for you. It's bad for the country. It's going to mess up the system. But it saved how many lives now? How is something that is saving so many lives bad, people? Including some of your own. Some of your people were saved through this plan.
Yeah.
And the Republicans have no plan to fix this.
And been saying since
that
his first term.
$1,500, that's shut up money.
Mm-hmm.
The same thing that he wants to give people for the tariff. It's shut up money. Oh, I'm a rich guy. Don't complain. Look, take this money, get out of here. You understand? That's the thought of a rich man who will never have to worry about health insurance. Rich people don't get health insurance. They don't even get burial insurance. They come out of pocket for both. You know what they get insurance on? Their estate. They buy trusts for their kids. And you know what they do for their kids? When they get to a certain age, excuse me, and their kids want to take over the business, they put a trust out. Shut up money. So that they stop trying to take the business from them. That's what Tom Benson did. If y'all remember, the last few years of his life, they was trying to declare him senile.
Mm-hmm.
They was trying to take the business from him and from Miss Gail because they said, hey, we his natural children. She's not our natural mom. We have a right to it. They wanted the Saints, they wanted the Pelicans, and the car dealerships, lock, stock, and barrel. Remember?
That was Rita. That wasn't his natural children. That was Rita.
All of them went after them after a while, and here's what happened. He wrote up trusts for every one of them before he died.
He took care of them, but he made sure that the company went to Gail.
Exactly. That's what rich people do, people. He is not common people. He never was, never will be. Stop fooling your damn selves. Read the fine print before you sign it. Mic drop.
All right, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We'll holler. Feel better.
Right.
All right. Yeah, you need to get him some Obamacare.
Oh, wow.
Don't get none of that ACA mess.
Oh, wow.
Get you some Obamacare. We don't know what this stuff is going to do. We have no idea. We get you some Obamacare, bruh. Mm-hmm.
I thought you was going to say Theraflu. I thought you was going to give him
get you some
actual
Obamacare.
advice.
That was advice? Get you some Obamacare.
No, the Affordable Care Act, not Obamacare.
That Obamacare will get it right out you. Clear you up in a day or two. That Affordable Health Care Act ain't going to do nothing. Going to cost you more.
That's a good one.
You know what the first thing I do, though, when I start feeling like that, when you feel it in your throat, I go to Starbucks or, well, let me make sure I say this, because if I don't say this right, she going to hunt me down.
Okay.
I go to PJ's.
Yes, come on now, say that.
Over there off of Reed.
Uh-huh.
And get their get that medicine ball.
Yeah, the medicine balls are good, but I was gonna say don't go to Starbucks because they support bombing Palestinians. So not Starbucks. Go to PJ's.
Go to PJ's. Yeah. So tell Stephanie that I sent you over there. Monica too.
Also, I mean, I just take a Benadryl too. Just take a Benadryl, whatever it is. Just take a Benadryl.
That's gonna put you to sleep.
Go to sleep. Yeah, go to sleep. You need to rest and recover.
So
I hope T-Bone feels better.
Yeah, I hope he feels
He
better.
needs some Obamacare.
He don't need
some
no
Benadryl.
He don't need no affordable health care.
Yeah, he needs some Obamacare.
He needs some Obamacare.
Uh-huh.
What's the difference, G? Obamacare?
Obamacare. He needs Obamacare. He needs some Benadryl and a medicine ball from PJ's.
Mm-hmm.
All
there
right.
you go. That he
There
be
you
feeling
go,
better in the
T-Bone.
morning. Feel better in the morning.
Mhm.
Now, for some of you that don't know what I'm talking about, today is December the 15th, meaning that today is the last day that you can enroll in ACA and go to the marketplace to get your insurance plan. And you can go again in January, but it wouldn't kick in until February. Now, what I don't like is the fact that they're not talking about today's last day.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, I would not only just think, because I want to make sure I make myself clear. It's not the fact that today is the last day to me. I need to make sure that you understand that today is the last day, but you'll be able to enroll again next month. But I need to know, what are y'all going to do about this vote? So we'll know what our insurance rates are going to be after you're trying to tell me that, okay, Gerard in there talking about I need to enroll. I tell you to enroll, you enroll at one price, and next year, which is 15 days away,
Wow.
your rates go up. And then you looking at me like, man, I shouldn't even got this stuff. If my rates went through, 3 times more than what it was for me to get it.
Yeah.
Because the plan that I got, I think the plan that I got was like 300, almost 300.
Mm.
But that was through ACA.
That's way better.
I'm sorry,
than
I
what
got
I'm-
Obamacare.
Yeah, you got Obamacare.
I got Obamacare.
That's the hookup.
Mm-hmm. But for what I wanted, with my eyes, because I can't see, and I went and I go to the doctor, and let me tell you, anybody that has to go to the doctor, it is, I mean, high. If you going to get your eyes checked, had to get glasses, they have to make sure that you are doing, and they can make your lens to get your prescription correct. And then a thorough investigation by your doctor to see what's going on in your pupil. What is it? Is there any air in there? Do you have anything like cataracts? Any of that. They do all of that. And that alone, just for them to check that out and get you some new glasses, is expensive. I know that my doctor was telling me, Heitmeyer is my doctor, by the way, former senator, but he has a, what is that called? Optometrist?
Mm-hmm.
His practice is on the West Bank, right there on Holiday. And let me
Okay.
tell you, they do a thorough job. Is that an endorsement? Am I trying to send them a whole bunch of people? Call it what you want, but I know how they treated me.
Mm.
They check for everything. I was like, shoot, do I need to pull my pants down?
Oh.
Y'all can give me a shot or something? Gee.
You was willing to go the extra mile.
Well, they did it all. They did it all. So, but I could imagine how much that costs if I didn't have health insurance.
Well, they have a story here. Senator Bill Cassidy is calling for Congress to pass legislation addressing these expiring subsidies under the ACA. And he says, good policy is good politics. He said, let's not have a Republican plan or a Democratic plan. Let's have an American plan. If we address it, I don't care who gets the credit. And they say that those benefits are going to expire at the end of the month. They say if they expire, the premiums are going to increase by 4.3% in 2026, 7.7% in 2027, and an average of 7.9% from next year until 2034. They said that they would expect the number of uninsured people will increase by an average of 3.8 million from 2026 to 2034.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take the break here. We'll take our final break before we get ready to call it a day on this Monday. More coming up, y'all. Get your last calls in at 504-582-9422. Happy anniversary to Mr. and Mrs. Harold, Mr. Baker, and celebrating her birthday on today. I'm sorry. Our good friend Jacqueline Wilmore. She didn't think I was going to say that. I told her earlier, congratulations and happy birthday. Chat. But she's in the chat room. So all the folks in the chat room on Facebook, say happy birthday to Jacqueline. Woo, woo.
Woo-hoo. Happy birthday, Jacqueline.
Many more to come. More coming up, y'all.
AURN News.
2 students are dead, 9 others wounded after a mass shooting inside an engineering building at Brown University. Police still don't have a suspect in custody. Gunfire broke out Saturday inside Brown's Barris and Holly Engineering Physics building while students were taking an exam. All victims were Brown students. Providence's mayor says 1 student has now been released from the hospital. 1 remains in critical but stable condition. Investigators say a person of interest who was picked up by federal agents is now being released as the investigation is very much ongoing. Police are asking anyone with cell phone videos or security footage from in or around the building to come forward as they try to track down whoever pulled the trigger. A CNN analysis shows that there have been at least 75 school shootings in the U.S. so far this year, 43 on college campuses, 32 in K-12 school grounds, leaving at least 31 people dead and more than 100 victims injured. For AURN News, I'm Ebony McMorris.
Hey WBOK family, Ron Richardson here, host of Conversations with Ron Richardson. Join me this Saturday live from 9 a.m. until 10 a.m. as I welcome special guest Miss Mallory Rivard from Bayou Orthotics and Prosthetics. She will be joining me to discuss the different types of services Bayou Orthotics and Prosthetics offers to those that are in need of artificial limbs and different types of orthotics. This Saturday right here on WBOK 1230 AM, streaming worldwide on WBOK1230.com. Peace and love, and remember, healing and recovery start with you.
You've got responsibilities, but that doesn't mean your dreams are on hold. At Southern University at New Orleans, our evening and weekend college is designed with your life in mind. Finish your degree, start a new one, on your time, your degree, your schedule, no excuses, just opportunity. Visit suno.edu and make your next move today.
Meet Leanna, a part-time chef and full-time mom. In the past, Leanna didn't have health insurance because she didn't think she could afford it. What she didn't realize is she qualified for Medicaid. She loves the coverage and peace of mind that comes with high-quality care. The kind of care you get with Healthy Blue. This is Medicaid, and it's for more people than you think. Maybe even you. To see if you qualify, go to myhealthybluela.com.
This is Andronica Morris, host of Put Housing First. Join us every Tuesday at 12 o'clock, where we will discuss how housing affects every aspect of our lives and what's necessary, what's needed to guarantee housing for all. Join us every Tuesday at 12 o'clock as we dig down deep onto the issues that affect all of us.
A careless driver can change your life in an instant.
Do you know what to do or who to call? If you've been injured in a motor vehicle accident and do not have an attorney, call Auto Accident Help Desk for a free consultation. We can answer all of your questions and estimate the potential value of your case. Call Auto Accident Help Desk and connect with an expert personal injury attorney.
Call 800-269-4524. 800-269-4524.
Don't worry how to handle your medical bills, lost wages, and pain. We will get you the money you deserve.
They got me way more than the insurance company offered.
The consultation is free, and you do not pay any legal fees unless we win or settle your case. Make the smart call. If you've been injured in an auto accident, call Auto Accident Help Desk for a free legal consultation.
Call 800-269-4524. 800-269-4524. 800-269-4524.
Hey, this is Michael Cooper of Confunction, and I'd like to wish all of the WBOK listeners a happy and safe holiday.
WBOK.
Better pay attention.
Powered by Cox Business. Here we go. The reality check on WBOK 1230 AM.
Yes, indeed. All right, folks, welcome back to the program here. Having a conversation with Dr. Shepard.
Yes, yes.
Don't try that here.
I'm not.
Please don't try that.
I'm not, I was thinking about
I
it.
don't want you to do that because that is not Wix. That's what you call it, lighter line, which they use to use dynamite.
Okay, glad you told me.
Yeah.
We talking about Christmas trees. Y'all be safe with your Christmas tree.
Don't try to light the
Don't
candles
try to
on
light candles on your Christmas tree.
No, not with a dynamite line here.
It looks so pretty though.
Because
G.
I don't want to I don't want to see you on the news talking about saying, well, we were trying something and we did this and it didn't work. Like, no, it didn't. So that's why you have a 5-alarm fire at the house. No.
But Christmas spirit though.
Oh, Christmas spirit as you lose your house. Here you go. Hey, Ron.
What's going on with y'all, man?
What's going on, Ron?
I'm chilling, man. Y'all know first shouts out to the Father around table as well as the Hippie Newton Gun Club, man. I just wanted to say also today, 5 years ago, today was the day that we lost two patriarchs in our community, with being Sister Gwanji and Brother Hollywood. And as we did our Red Bean Monday today, that which we do every Monday, we made sure today that we let the community know about Gwanji and Hollywood.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
You did? Yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
So, just wanted to put that out there. And also, too, I'm hearing a lot about this, this Somalian thing that's going on in Minnesota or whatever. But I find it quite strange that, they big up in this Somalia thing. But a couple of years ago, when Brett Favre and the governor of Mississippi stole that money from the welfare pension fund,
all right,
and
$4
built
million
that stadium for his daughter. Thank you. You ain't even heard nothing about that on the news or none of that. He come on the news talking about he got cancer, and everybody, oh my God, woe is Brett Favre. But where was all this animosity when he stole him and the governor, the Republican governor of Mississippi at that time, stole all that money and built a special stadium for his daughter.
A volleyball stadium. Yep.
Thank you. I just want to tell the people, man, our community, we can't afford to continue to keep on getting distracted with things that has no meaning and no value to us. We got to stop flying and allowing the things that constantly separate us and figure out who the real enemy is and use that as a common narrative to get us to where we need to be at. You dig?
Mm-hmm.
And also, before I leave, I'm waiting to see Dr. Shepard so she can. I have a special gift for y'all too, man, that I brought back over here for y'all when I went on my vacation. You heard me?
That's so sweet. Thank you, Aaron. I wanted to go back on what you said though, and also say that with the Gwanji and Hollywood having been tragically slain inside of that building, I just want to remind all of the listeners that is now Malik Raheem's community center, where you all are running social programming out of it and hold the Red Beans and Rice Mondays, and that's something where they can show up, they can volunteer and help, and they could also donate some funds.
That's right. And the same way on that Sister Gwanji lived, You know what I'm saying? We doing our best to make sure that everybody knows who that sister and that brother was, which is why we continue to do what we do. And shouts out to Robert Malik Rahim for, being a visionary of that.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, Wednesday is his birthday. He'll be 78 years old. So y'all pass him through the community, 1529. Pass over there and show him some love, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed. 78. There you go.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much, and we'll see you soon. Thank you for holding us down.
All right, hey, Ron.
We all we got.
Mm-hmm. Peace.
All right. Something too you want to tell everybody about this about your book.
Oh, yes. I wanted to tell everybody about the book, remind them that they can get it from off of Amazon and pre-order it. They can also ask for the public libraries to carry it so that then the library gets a copy as well. So the title is Settler Colonialism is the Disaster. It's available on Amazon.com for pre-order, and it releases on January 6th.
January 6th. Insurrection Day. Yes, indeed. Of all days.
I guess that's how we flip the
That's how we
Insurrection
flip
Day.
it. There you
Uh-huh.
go. Got to send a shout out to my boy Barry Wright. I didn't say Barry White. Barry Wright. Barry Wright is the owner, along with his gorgeous wife. They are the owners of The Vault.
Oh, yes. The place with the delicious food.
Yeah, and they're doing their red beans, not red beans, right? But they're doing their
the brunch.
The brunches on the weekend now.
Mm-hmm.
So Barry, I know you got it going on, and we going.
Yeah, we gotta get our stomachs
We gotta get over there
up.
before we go before we leave for the Christmas break.
I love that. I like the way you think.
There you go. There it is. So folks, watch out for this healthcare stuff. It is serious. I don't want us to be behind the 8 ball and start talking about it when it's too late. It is too late now, but we need to be talking about it timely so that we'll know where we're headed for the new year. That's why I wanted to talk about it today.
Well, they can sign up for one more day, or today is the last day.
Today's the last day to sign up, but I just don't want them to sign. And I know that sounds bad about signing up. I want them to sign up, but I don't want to sign up and then you get another rate 2 days from now that's 3 times more than what you signed up for. So just watch this and call your senator, Cassidy. Call, what's his name over there on the North Show? Call all the people. Call your senator too. We got a senator here. Carter, Troy. So we'll know. All right, y'all. We'll see you on tomorrow. Whatever you do, safe and careful is the way we want you to do it. And always, Dr. Shepard, thank you.
It's always wonderful.
All right, y'all. We'll see you tomorrow.